Let's take a look at how symbols are inserted into a Word document. I've got a document here that's blank except for I've got the uppercase letters of the alphabet right here. And most of the time when you choose a font, you get the letters of the alphabet. Okay, it might be a script font, it might be a decorative font of some type, but you're still going to get the same 26 letters of the alphabet here. They just look a little bit different. Now that's true for most of the fonts that are out there, but there are a handful of fonts. We're going to go down to the S's here. There is a symbol font, and if I choose the symbol font for this, it kind of looks like the letters of the alphabet, but they're not all what you'd expect. They're actually the Greek letters of the alphabet. Let's go and let's scroll down a little bit past symbol and down to the letter W. Under the letter W we have Webdings. So if I click on that, this is still the letter A. Every character has a number underneath it that is used to represent the character. And the letter A is the number 65, B is 66, 67, and so on. It doesn't really matter where those numbers come from, but every character has a numeric code associated with it. And it turns out that when you choose the Webdings font, character number 65 is drawn like this instead of drawn like an A, and character 66 is drawn like this, and so on. So we're still taking the same codes. The same codes are still there. If I go back to something other than Webdings, like Calibri, I still get the letters A through Z. But if I choose a symbol font, like Symbol or Webdings, or there's three other ones down here we're going to take a look at. We have Wingdings, and that's what the 26 letters of the alphabet look like. That's still character number 65, but that's what character number 65 looks like in a Wingdings font. Let's go down to Wingdings 2. And that's what the alphabet looks like in the Wingdings 2 font. And if we go to the Wingdings 3 font, these are mostly arrows, and that's what we get. This is still character number 65, 66, 67, and so on. So let's say you want to insert a character, a symbol character, into a Word document. I'm just going to delete what I've got here now. There's two possibilities. Either you know exactly where the character is and you can go find it, or you don't know but you're looking around. So let's go to our Insert tab here, and let's go over here to Symbol, and it'll have the last, it looks like about the last 20 symbols that I've inserted. So if you've used it recently, you don't even have to go looking for it. It'll be right here. But the first time you're going to have to click on More Symbols here, and we will get a list of fonts. First of all, there's a special character symbol tab here that lets you insert some special characters, and there are also keyboard shortcuts for these over here. But we're not concerned about those right now. We're concerned about some symbols, and I've got all the font names right here that I had on my font list that I looked at on the ribbon over here a minute ago. But let's say I'm looking for, I know what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a hand pointing to the right. Okay, well, there's a hand pointing to the right. It's just the outline of a hand, but I click on it, and that is character code number 70. Okay, if I back up a few here, that's character code number 65. If I insert that, and let's go ahead and we'll insert that. This one, and now we're going to try character number 70, which is the symbol that I was looking for, the finger pointing to the right. Let's click on Insert. Okay, so if that was the letter A, then this must be B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, so I'm going to insert those, and whoops, I inserted that one twice. That's okay. So apparently when you insert the characters specifically like we just did, rather than converting them from regular text, you can't go back. So if I want to put an A and an F and an F there, I'm going to have to delete them and insert whatever text characters I want. So the other I'm just going to delete that now. The other possibility is that you already know what the character is that you want to insert. So let's go to our Insert and Symbol. Let's go to More Symbols. let's go to Webdings 2. And let's say that I know that what I'm looking for is a 5-pointed star. And I know the character code. The character code is number 215. So I just go to the font, go to character number 215, click on Insert. It'll insert the star for me. Now, one thing about the character codes down here, there's two ways of listing the character codes. You can list them as decimal numbers, or you can list them as hexadecimal numbers, which I don't really think you want to do. Hexadecimal is base 16, and we're used to doing our numbers in base 10. So let's make sure that you have decimal over here instead of hex, which is short for hexadecimal. Let's go pick another font here. Let's go pick Wallbaum text. And there's another option for some of these. It's called Unicode, but it still has hex here. So this has hex, this one has hex, but the one you want is decimal, and because that's the numbers that we're used to doing. So make sure this says decimal if you're looking for a specific character code, unless the person who told you to look for that character code gave you a code that was already in hex.